Hey, now, we're gonna keep it moving on Kamala because she did give her first solo interview. What was that? 2 days ago on Thursday.
Correct.
And boy, she dropped the ball on that interview. How she looked in the debate was kind of like not the way she looked in this solo interview, because I sat there and watched. It was 11-minute interview, so it's not super long. It was with the local ABC news station in Pennsylvania. And they just basically asked her a lot of the questions that were generated from the debate on Tuesday. They were asking her plans for the economy. And it really kind of lost me because Kamala just started babbling and didn't answer the questions. And right before she went on air, when they had her on camera, she was looking very nervous and unprepared.
Probably was tired. I mean, if you really look at it, dog, she is like running cross country.
She's running to the same 3 or 4 states. And it's cool because the swing states, there are a lot of irrelevant swing states like Iowa, This is the first time people give a shit about Iowa this year. It's pretty cool.
How they do? No. Yeah, the first, caucus and all that stuff. They ain't. Right now, it's the states. The states is Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania,
North Carolina.
Actually, North Carolina.
We are
only reason why, because North Carolina is in play. They don't really need North Carolina. The blue wall is Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. Only reason why she's in Georgia and North Carolina because they are within reach to where she can flip the states blue. And North Carolina has been blue one time when we had 2008. Voted for Barack Obama. We had went blue.
Mm-hmm.
So it has happened.
Yeah, it has. I just didn't like. My main issue with this interview with Kamala was just the fact that she was really doing verbatim the same answers from the debate.
I mean, well, what would she say different though? I mean, how would you if they're gonna ask you the same damn question? What would you say different?
Okay, first and foremost, I didn't need the nostalgic trip down memory lane where she decided to tell us how she grew up when the nigga just asked her about the economy.
When we talk about bringing down prices and making life more affordable for people, what are 1 or 2 specific things you have in mind for that?
Well, I'll start with this. I grew up a middle-class kid. My mother raised my sister and me. She worked very hard. She was able to finally save up enough money to buy our first house when I was a teenager.
Like, how are you going to fix the economy? Well, I grew up in a small town and my mom had to save up for a home so we could wash collard greens in the bathtub.
So why is she speaking like that?
Because she's stalling. She didn't have a plan. She never answered.
Now, that part I agree with Doug. I'm like,
I don't need to hear your life story to answer the man's question.
She went into the diatribe.
In West
Philadelphia. I
Philadelphia.
grew up in a small little town.
So
now this is where I'm trying to get y'all. You said she talking to a local news radio. Local.
She didn't. She's not local to Pennsylvania. So
No,
it's
that's
not like.
No, listen to what you said.
Yeah.
She's speaking to a local news agency in Pennsylvania, correct?
Yeah.
All right, then. So now, how the way she's talking to the people, the small towns in and around. Listen, without pointing her finger, saying, "All right, I know the big cities like Philadelphia and everything. Those are deep blue states." She's speaking to them smaller counties outside of big states in Pennsylvania.
She didn't answer the question.
She didn't. Yeah, she definitely did not answer the question.
She pulled one of those old political
That was
moves.
a stall.
That was just she didn't even answer the question, and it was a basic question.
Exactly. It wasn't a hard question.
You know how you should be like, "Oh, that's a trick question."
Yeah,
I got you.
It wasn't none of that.
She
it was
dropped
just
the ball.
Like a basic, like, I ain't gonna say she dropped.
She ain't dropped the ball.
She didn't answer the question.
She did answer the question. What she's trying to articulate is, listen, what the plans that I'm about to get. I'm saying to everybody, I know what it feels like. So that's why she keep reminding people, like, hey, I was small. My mom worked at McDonald's, blah blah blah, making sure that.
So she grew up knowing all the business owners in her neighborhood. I knew who owned businesses.
It was one of those moments. It wasn't a good look.
I understand that, but
that doesn't come across as authentic to me. Okay. You know what I mean? Because and
that's fair.
But at the same token, it might, because she is a politician now. She's a vice president and all that.
Right.
So maybe her outlook on life was, instead of going to play on the playground and the swing, who owns a business here? I don't want to make friends. I just need to know who all the business owners are out here.
Well, you already know that they gonna fact check what she say. You know what I'm saying? So she's not.
She could have just answered the question.
I mean, I feel you.
Basic question.
Yeah.
You ain't have to,
especially when you told that story about 3 or 4 times already in the past couple weeks.
You should be able to
but what else? But see, this is the reason.
Throw in your other little spiel that whatever it is, your agenda that you're trying to push. That's normally how it goes.
I feel you.
She wasn't walking it like she talks.
But why would she even change up when the opponent, he ain't doing shit? Because as of right now, it's like
Trump wasn't even in the
right. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is we got two different types. Clearly, two different types. One person, her, Kamala, she's giving details about what she want to do. Other person ain't saying shit, complaining. So, in her defense, it's like there's no need to keep changing up, because if they're gonna ask the same questions, there's nothing else she can say differently.
She's gonna give them the same answer.
Give them the same exact answer.
But she didn't need the story, dog.
I feel you. I mean, she probably.
I was about to say the answer without the story.
Okay, and that's probably. And you know what?
She gave us the story with no answer.
Again, and that's fair. But for those who was watching debate, she answered that. She answered the question what she
wasn't
do.
at the debate.
I
she was
understand
doing
that.
the interview.
I get it. So we got 2 interviews.
I know.
One she heard Tim Walz, and first one by herself, right?
And she was doing okay.
Okay, so now outside, she's it's fair to say it's 50-50, right? She split down the middle. She doing all right. All right, because we know nobody's.
I'm not condemning her.
Nobody's perfect.
I'm not condemning her for that interview. I'm just saying
that was whack.
Nobody. I get it.
Don't beat around the bush.
I get it. I mean,
you know what the real reason was?
What's the real reason?
There was no white man around. She needed her zaddy for strength.
Wasn't there a white man that gave her the information?
But no. On her side, you see how she needed her husband, Tim Walz. She needed a white man by her side. She's like, without a white man, I can't think. That's why she looked nervous in the beginning. If you look at her body language in the interview in the beginning,
that's terrible.
She was shaking.
That's terrible.
That shit it was like a withdrawal.
No,
that's terrible.
Like, I need Zaddy.
I can't do that. I'm not gonna co-sign that.
I will not. I'm not touching that either.
I'm not co-signing that. Anyway, she, like I said, she's doing what she's supposed to. And I mean, yeah, maybe she probably put an extra sauce on it, but it's clear. One is giving you what they're gonna do. The other one ain't telling you shit. He telling you what he gonna do for himself. That's it. So.
My whole thing with this is why do they want to make her why are they giving her a harder time than Trump?
Well, they're not. It's just
no.
Yeah.
Yes, they are, especially niggas.
Oh yeah, we definitely, because we're tired of the Democrats.
Because she a woman. Because she a woman.
No.
It has to be more to it than that. Because the way I look at it, right? You have black men, right? Black men.
Mm-hmm.
Black.
Yeah.
Even if you don't see her as your mom, she's still a black woman.
But a lot of them don't even see her as a black woman.
I think she's black when it's convenient.
You see what I'm saying? Like, don't you think you?
And that's why. That's part of the reason.
Leaning towards or giving her a little grace because she is a black
Hell,
woman.
they didn't get at it.
But instead,
did they get at Obama?
You give her a harder time. You want to be even harder on her than your other
because
she told us she ain't gonna do nothing for black people.
That's why.
Exactly.
Well, black folks, when is somebody ever came out and said, "Hey, I'm gonna do something"? Look, Jill Stein tried to say that shit. Look what happened.
She got eviscerated at the Breakfast Club.
Because their approach is off. They don't know.
No, it was that damn Angela Rye and her democratic ways.
Because when she, I seen it. No, when she asked it, when I seen it, she asked it. That was some shit. Because like she said, you just throwing shit. Pretty much what she's saying, you throwing shit out there, knowing that you don't have you don't got the support, and it's like you just trying to play people in their face. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what I took from it is they steal concepts. but they don't utilize the concept.
Right.
Who, the
you'll
Green
steal
Party?
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
just in general.
because she
They'll
talking
steal
They
it.
don't have any.
No, they'll say the Democrats will steal the concepts from the
Oh, yeah,
Green
yeah,
Party,
yeah.
but they won't put anything
That is
behind
true.
it.
So like
That
she
is
said,
true.
like
Anything
Jill
behind it.
Stein talking about giving black folks reparations.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't. It's nothing wrong with that. I mean, hell, I mean, I ain't got a problem with that. But again, you know, it's not when you talk about that shit. That's gonna get like a lamb blasted, like because a lot of them billionaires who are billionaires, where a lot of their fortune came from,
Slavery.
Yeah.
slavery,
Free labor.
right?
Okay.
Exactly. So that would directly hit their. And so naturally,
Okay.
they don't want to hear that talk. If they are big donors to the Democratic Party, you feel what I'm saying? They don't want to hear that talk. They don't want to hear that talk. Yeah. Look what happened. We just talked about in Cali. Look what it's the same shit over there. They look, but the problem is they went as far as go through all the what they call
All the measures.
all the measures to bring this up, and just as soon as we get it up, just for a vote, we gotta throw something in there. They know that shit is not going. That is not
going to kill
pass.
it.
They want to kill it. They want to make it seem like, hey y'all, we did try, but
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They purposely sabotaged it.
exactly. So what
So
I'm
if the
saying
Democrats are sabotaging it, why do you want to support them with your votes?
is, so I'm gonna say this again. If you want a party to represent or take your vote seriously, detach yourself from a party. If you are a Republican,
But you're still you're independent, but you're already saying Kamala got your vote.
Exactly, because again, first of all, she's speaking. What's some of the things that she's speaking? I am a small business owner, right? Mm-hmm. She got my vote on that. I do plan on having kids, right? Tax credit. Well, she got my vote on that. I mean, shit, she's speaking my language. Buying a home. She got my vote on that. She's speaking my language. Mm-hmm. So again, she's talking to me. That's why I said she got mine. So again, if you sitting here have any type of dream of just being a family, have a family like how your parents was, she's trying to create that. She's giving a 3-step to where if you want to be a business owner or to where if you just want to work and just, go through that. I'm like, come on, what else you need? What else do you need? I mean, I'm waiting. And I don't want to hear nobody talking about saying that you can't pay for that shit because everything she talk about, it can be paid. The government got their hands on everything, tax on everything, so they can pay for that shit.
That's true and false because where's it coming from though? It could be paid for. But where's the money coming
They're
from?
coming from us as what is coming from us, the working /
How much
middle
you might have to
class.
pay back on it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
but see again, they come on, man. Yeah, you know how much money they blow.
yes,
Right.
yes,
Right. So that's what I'm saying.
And it always ends up as our responsibility for the most part. if you think
exactly.
about it.
So, but investing in small businesses and families, that takes the pressure off the government. That's why it's a good thing to do. First of all, it's the small businesses that creates the jobs in this country and all around the world, not the big companies, because the big companies only can hire but so much. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's small business. When she's saying investing in small businesses, that's directly everybody. That's whether you direct or indirect. Anybody in the damn community. If a small business is supported locally as well as federally, that's how jobs is created. And if jobs are created, that means the lifestyle of everybody in that town or city benefits from that. So again, even if you just want to have a family, she just said the tax credit $6,000, 2 years in. Who don't want that? If you creating a family, and then on top of that, again, if you want to buy a home, $25,000 tax credit to buy a home. So those are 3 direct things for the average Mary and Joe can relate to and be like, you know what? That's me. I have aspirations of doing that.
Cool. Well,